Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we have Rave Tanker here in the IS-8. Yes, this thing is now no longer called an IS-8, it's a T10, but back then, back 9.3, yeah, 9.3, this was actually called an IS-8. Sorry, I noticed that wasn't on. Lag spike. Okay, there we go. Now we actually have some anti-aliasing going. Woohoo! So, I don't think I have a lot of IS-8 gameplay on the channel. I think there's very little. And that's mostly down to the fact that it is not a fantastic tank. It's... how do I put it? It's not really bad, but you have the IS-3 in front of it, the IS-7 behind it, and this tank is sort of... it's not great, and it's in the middle of two pretty decent tanks, where the IS-7 is pretty sturdy with armor and just a good all-round tank overall, and the IS-3 is, well, pretty much IS-3 is a good all-round tank as well, and this thing just seems to lag behind a little bit. Try to put one shell in, sadly don't make it. I think the object only took one shot to the side. Unbelievable, that thing is so damn tough. So we got our allies pushing around, and they finish him off. See if we can peek here. Gotta be careful to not expose ourselves too much. And we put a nice shell into the Lorraine as the Object 140 gets wrecked. Fixes his tracks, but he does stick around. Come on, Lorraine, yes! Finished off the Lorraine. And there's the IS-7. Just took 3-4 shots to the face and didn't even get pinned once. Like I said, the thing is pretty damn sturdy. We bounced on the well-angled, well-sloped gun mantlet there. Man, would have been a nice thing to get rid of. Oh crap, that mouse is hold down. That will be tough. That is... okay then, that's just gonna pin. I was gonna say that's not all that likely to pin, but I guess it is. Bloody hell. Superstructure of a Yak Tiger? Yeah, not very likely. So, time to move up. So far we haven't taken a single damaging shot to the face, which is nice. I think we just dart shells. I don't even... no, we haven't even been shot yet. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get shot, but... so, yeah, this tank, it's not necessarily a bad tank, it's just nothing special. And that, I guess, is what disappoints a lot of people. And yeah, that cheek shot on a mouse is tough. Let's see, how much pen do we have? 258. You're better off going for that, yes. And probably if you went for that shot earlier, you would have been able to kill the mouse right now. Yeah, the cheek is just not really a good spot to shoot a mouse, unless you have high enough pen to go through there, but ooh, that's gonna be a tough shot. We didn't have much on him. That's a well-angled mouse. We might be able to go through his sides there. Okay then. Apparently I know nothing, and 250 or so pen is enough for its turret to somewhat reliably go through. Holy crap. And this Yak Tiger has a good spot. Yeah, that one's still clean across this tank. And these kind of moments are where these tanks struggle. Like, if you want to try it. What is going on with these shells? My god, they're pinning a lot. And that Yak Tiger is in the reverse under the slope, so he's reversed back, or sloped back as well. That's weird. Ooh, we got blocked by our lovely FV there, and actually got shot because of it, so thanks. So nice. Enemy IS-8. Put one in, nice shot. I think it actually tracked him. Yeah, it did. Oh, that went through his tank and then hit his track on the outside on his way going out. Oh, nice. And I would say that right about now is just the time to move up. Ooh. Not sure if we got damage by that one. At the very least we took track damage. I think we got damage as well. So far, just doing work here. Putting shots in. And don't Sit still. Yeah, there's no point in just getting shot to the face. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, we must have hit his optics on that flat part. Yeah. I hate it when that happens. You get a critical hit and you get absolutely nothing out of it. Ah, it gets finished off. Back of the turret. Of course not, because why would that pen? Shooting the superstructure of a Yak Tiger pens through the wreck of another tank, might I add. But shooting the back of the turret on the i7 does not. Oh, game, you so silly. I know, the turret on the i7 is really sturdy. Oh crap, is that a Foch? It's only a Foch though, not a Foch 155, so it's not the autoloader, but still. Loading hash rounds here. Hash? Heat, excuse me. Hash? I think this tank wishes it could shoot hash. That would be nice. No, heat rounds. Don't really need heat rounds though. If anything, you're more than likely gonna do just fine shooting just normal AP. You just have to hit the sensor bar on top. It's a tough tank though. Frontally, it's pretty damn tough, and it's not played all that much anymore, the Foch. I mean, how often do you see those guys? Right there, yep. And that will just go in, so there's no point really to use heat rounds here. Normal AP will be more than enough to go through there. I think about 230 pen should be enough. That's just going off the top of my head. Might even be less than that to reliably go through. Yeah, we don't have a line there. And we are losing people pretty quickly. Oh, we take a painful hit there. We get tracked and down to 93 HP. Not really what you want to see there. Put a shot in, go forward. Oh, and he's shooting heat. And it hit our tracks. Heat and spaced armor does not work very well, so luckily we did not get damaged there, but we're not out of the woods yet. Still 2 tanks alive. And ooh, okay, he's down. We're gonna get a shot here at the WZ-120. Maybe. Quite have a line. Bush in the way. Oh, oh, oh! Dang it! So close. So the IS-8, yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad tank. It's just a little bit underwhelming, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like it. But it still has somewhat of the same traits that, you know, armor-wise, it's in between. You know, it's better than the IS-3 because the IS-3 armors, IS-3's armor. There we go. I can English. Oh, can we get the shot? Fire! Yes! Fantastic shot there. Well done. Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker. We got a Hand of God for that shot by the Leopard. That went into our track, the heat round. He really shouldn't have fired a heat round there. That was a mistake. Especially into the tracks. If it was the lower plate, then yeah, but not where he shot. But we did angle away from him, trying to get him to shoot the track, so that was good. But if he was firing an AP, he more than likely would have pinned the tracks and killed us. But because he was firing heat, he didn't. We got a You Suck medal. I've explained this many times. I call this thing the You Suck medal because you've shot a lot of people, that's what this medal means, and didn't kill him. Because somebody else has to kill him. That's, you know, it's not like you suck because you've done probably a lot of damage to a lot of people, which is always good, but it's like, you couldn't quite get those kills. And we have a Spartan, which is always nice. That's basically survive a hit with less than 10% of your HP remaining. So walked away, wow, with 1399 experience, just shy of 5k damage done. Did it feel like 5k? I mean, 5k is a pretty damn good game. But that really didn't feel like 5k. But when you're dashing out 400 damage a shot, and you land 17 shots and pin 13, yeah, that will add up quickly. So we took 8 shots to the face, 5 of them penetrated, 3 did not, for 1250 potential damage. That is a decent amount. Close to half the shots did not penetrate, so that should tell you something about this armor. It really isn't so bad. There's just, the whole tank is a bit, It's not the fastest, it's not the best armed, as in guns. It's not the best armored, as in armor. It's just not really good at any particular thing, but it's certainly not bad at any particular thing either. So it's a bit of just a solid tank, I would say, but, you know, I've never really played this thing, so I don't know if there's gigantic weak spots that this thing gets ammo racked whenever you shoot its track or something ridiculous like that, you know. I don't know if that's kind of issue is with that tank, but overall, from what I've seen, they're pretty decent tanks. Not fantastic, but just decent. Which is worth something, trust me, because I'd rather have a decent tank than a bad one. Walked away with 15k profit, not that much, but shells are pretty damn expensive, and we did fire, I think, two heat rounds, which I think was a bit debatable. I don't think really they were necessary. I mean, we went through the upper structure of a yak tiger frontally. That was on the reverse end of a slope, so slope backwards, so even thicker armor to go through, effective armor. That we penned, and then you switch to heat rounds to go through the weak spot on a Foch. Not entirely sure why. So, walked away with a grand total of 3,147 experience. Very, very nice. Let's move over to our next replay, shall we? And here we are with our next game. We are currently looking at Mizu in the KV-13. Now, if you don't know what this tank is, it's a kind of a special tank, and I do own one myself as well. This is a tank that is in between branches, and those crossover tanks are always expensive. They always cost more than any other tank does, in case you haven't noticed that part. And this tank is special for multiple reasons. This tank is pretty much, in almost every single way, better than the normal Tier 7 Russian medium tank. Now, why do I say this? Well, off the top of my head, I think the gun handling is slightly worse. The penetration is less, I think. However, the mobility of this thing, the KV-13, is better. Always nice mobility, right? But what do you sacrifice? Armor, right? No. This thing pretty much gets the same armor as an IS. Yes, a Tier 7 heavy. On the medium. With better mobility than the normal Tier 7 medium. And put in a first shell into the AMX 12T there. Ooh, come on, reload! Oops, get out of the way! Trying to protect you here. There we go. And we finish him off. First kill. And here comes the next person. Well, you know, if you're just gonna come over the line there, over the hill, I mean, and we're just gonna finish you off as we bounce this shell there. And he is just looking at us, which means he's gonna hopefully leave the looks alone. Seems so. And there's our next victim, a T1 Heavy. Just when you penetrate that one, you're gonna have to aim this. Gonna have to do that hatch, or that side works as well. So where did he manage to pin us? Right up there? Huh, I guess right up there. So, base is being captured, T1 Heavy getting murdered, T1 Heavy is gone. Yeah, gotta wait for that aim time. Now, let me pause the video real quick. Did you see how, when Mizu was zoomed in, the aiming circle was really big and didn't shrink at all? It took me a long time before I figured out what that was. And I only really had it on Russian guns, so I could never figure out what that was. Like, why does it take so long to zoom in? Why is it just, you know, sitting still? I thought it was a Russian thing where the initial aim just takes really long. That's actually not true. Well, it does, but not as you think. What happens is the aiming circle, the bloom on it, is so big that whenever you're zoomed in, it's pretty much out of your screen. But it doesn't go to its full size. It just stays at a fixed size, which is like yay big, or, you know, whatever, yay big. Let's say the circle you see in the center of the screen now. This one. Let's say it's this big, right? It is bigger, but let's just, for argument's sake, it's that. It will stay at that circle here visibly, but in the background, it's actually yay big, like this or something. So it's actually shrinking, 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 and not until it comes in contact with the circle that you see will it start to visually shrink down. So it is doing something, you just can't see it. And to me, that just feels like it's poorly made. Like, there must be better ways of showing people that that is happening. So I just want to put that out there because a lot of people don't know that, and it took me a long time before I knew that, and I just couldn't figure out what was going on with them. But yeah, that is it. It is shrinking. You just cannot see it. It's bigger than your zoomed in screen. It's just with zooming in with sniper mode. and it's just bigger than your screen will display, basically, your view at that point. So that's why it happens. Oh, 67, put in a shot, still trying to turn around, he massively misses, and we finish him off. Gun on this thing is not bad at all. Let's take a quick look here. 180 damage, 144 penetration, so that is not bad at all. Ow, take a big hit from that KV. Let's try not to take another one. As we duke him, and we light him on fire, and bounce his next shot. Come on, and finish him off. Up there. But, see what I mean? This tank, it's fun, because the gun is certainly not the best on the planet. It really isn't, but this tank just, it's kind of like a Super Pershing in a way. Like the Super Pershing, a lot of people don't like it, but what a lot of people don't realize is, despite everybody knowing its weak spots, it is still a very sturdy tank, because not everybody will always hit your weak spots. And if you're clever about it and move around and wiggle and stuff, you can bounce a lot of shells because they just couldn't hit your weak spot. In this tank, it's in some form it's the same, because it's not necessarily as armored as a... Whoa, what is our aim circle doing there? That was a replay bug. And put one up the bum. Finished him off. Oh, another one coming from the right. Very low health. Where is he? Saw him a second ago. He's right up here. There he is. Oh, and boom. Finish him off as well. Got an IS up here. Oh, depression. Not the most fantastic. Put one into his ass. And we're gonna get the kill. A little bit stolen from the, what was it? The Luchs there. Oh, actually getting a little bit exciting here. Put one through the turret front there. Churchill. Let's do it again. There we go. Finish him off. So, this tank, while not the strongest tank, while not the best tank, this thing has durability. And that's what makes this tank fun. When you have no heavies on your team, this thing can actually fill the role of a heavy. As we just switched to premium ammo here. That Churchill is tough as hell to penetrate, so don't blame him there. What the hell? Did he just ram him? Okay, let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker. We got a Bruiser, we got a Radley Walters. Nice. A High Caliber and a Top Gun. Some very nice medals in there. Didn't kill everybody we came across, but killed quite a few. Let's take a look at the team score here. 1450. Wow, experience, very nice. And 3146 damage on a tier 7 medium. That is pretty amazing. Especially when you look at the rest of the team. They drop off quick. Holy crap. Pretty much did as much as the first two people on the enemy team and a half combined. That's pretty insane. Yeah, not quite, but still a pretty decent amount there. So fire 28, hit 23, pen 22. Did fire a couple of premium rounds, but the profitability on this tank is actually not bad at all either. I've noticed this tank quite often will make you money. Yeah, it's not a premium tank, so it won't make you buttloads of money, but still, just making 20k on this thing is not all that special at all. Which for a normal tank tier 7 is not a bad amount of money. For non-premium I'm talking about. So, this thing, if you don't have any premiums and you don't want to buy any premiums, this is not a bad tank to get. Because even with firing a couple of premium rounds here, we still made a nice profit. So, that is not bad at all. Anyways, we took 7 hits to the face, 3 of them penetrated, 4 did not, for 430 damage blocked by armor. Now those weren't the biggest guns shooting at us, and this was not the best example of armor on this thing. I think I've put up a replay of this thing before, of bouncing a lot, but this thing can bounce a lot. I mean, think about it, it's a tier 7 heavy, pretty much, armor-wise, so, yeah. Spotted 3, damaged 10, killed 8, 430 spotting damage, 41k profit, and a grand total for our daily double of 4,350 experience. Holy crap. Nice. Very nice. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.